Good morning, my friends. What a pleasure it is to be here with all of you today. I want to thank the organizers of this event for inviting me to share some thoughts with you. As I look out at this wonderful audience, I can feel the energy and enthusiasm in the room. You are all here because you want to improve your lives, to achieve more, to reach new heights of success and fulfillment. And that is exactly what I'm here to talk to you about. So the title of my talk today is Old Ways Won't Open New Doors. Now, I know that might sound a little bit provocative, a little bit controversial. After all, we've all heard the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And there's certainly some truth to that. Many of the strategies and techniques that have brought us success in the past can continue to serve us well in the future. But my friends, the world is changing at a dizzying pace. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. The old ways, the familiar ways, the comfortable ways, they're just not going to cut it anymore. If we want to achieve breakthrough results, if we want to take our lives and our businesses to the next level, we have to be willing to step outside of our comfort zones. We have to be willing to try new things, to embrace new ideas, to adopt new mindsets and new behaviors. Because let me tell you, the old ways, they just won't open new doors. The old ways, they'll keep us stuck, they'll keep us stagnant, they'll keep us from realizing our true potential. And I don't know about you, but I didn't come here to be stuck. I didn't come here to be stagnant. I came here to grow, to expand, to achieve more than I ever thought possible. And I know that's what you want to. So let's dive in, shall we? Let's explore why the old ways won't open new doors and what we can do instead to create the kind of breakthrough results that we're all seeking. First and foremost, the old ways won't open new doors because the world is changing at a pace that we've never seen before. Think about it. Just in the last few decades, we've witnessed technological advances that have completely transformed the way we live and work. The internet, mobile devices, artificial intelligence, automation, these are all game changers that have disrupted entire industries and created massive new opportunity. And it's not just technology. Our social and cultural landscapes are shifting as well. The way we communicate, the way we consume information, the way we form relationships, it's all evolving at a dizzying rate. And if we try to cling to the old ways, if we try to resist these changes, we're going to get left behind. But you know what? I don't want to get left behind, and I know you don't either. We want to be at the forefront of these changes. We want to be the ones who are shaping the future, not just reacting to it. And that means being willing to let go of the old ways to embrace the new. Now, I know that's easier said than done. Change can be scary. It can be uncomfortable. It can feel like we're stepping into the unknown. But my friends, that's where the magic happens. That's where the real growth and transformation occurs. Think about it this way. When was the last time you achieved a truly breakthrough result in your life or your business? When was the last time you accomplished something that you never thought was possible? Chances are it wasn't by doing the same old thing that you'd always done. It was by trying something new, by stepping outside of your comfort zone, by embracing a new way of thinking or a new way of doing things. And that's the key, isn't it? The old ways won't open new doors, but the new ways, the innovative ways, the courageous ways, those are the ones that can take us to places we've never been before. So let me ask you, what new doors do you want to open in your life? What kind of breakthrough results are you after? Maybe it's starting a new business or taking your current business to the next level. Maybe it's achieving a personal goal like losing weight or running a marathon or learning a new skill. Or maybe it's just finding a deeper sense of fulfillment and meaning in your life. Whatever it is, I can tell you one thing. The old ways won't get you there. The familiar paths, the well-worn ruts, they're not going to lead you to the kind of success and happiness that you truly desire. So, my friends, to open those new doors, you're going to have to be willing to try something different. And that's where I come in, because over the course of my career, I've had the privilege of working with thousands of people just like you who were seeking to achieve more, to reach new heights, to create the kind of life and the kind of business that they'd always dreamed of. And you know what I've learned? I've learned that the most successful people, the ones who are truly making a difference in the world, they're not the ones who are clinging to the old ways. They're the ones who are constantly learning, constantly growing, constantly seeking out new ideas and new approaches. They're the ones who are willing to take risks, to step outside their comfort zones, to try things that might not work, because they know that the old ways, they just won't open new doors. They know that in order to achieve breakthrough results, they have to be willing to embrace the new. Now, I know that might sound a little bit daunting. After all, change can be hard. It can be messy. It can feel like you're wandering in the dark, not knowing where you're going to end up. But my friends, I can tell you from personal experience, it is so worth it. Because when you're willing to let go of the old ways, when you're willing to embrace the new, that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when you start to see the kind of results that you never thought were possible. That's when you start to feel a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose, sense that you're really making a difference in your life and in the lives of others. And that's what I want for all of you. I want you to experience the thrill of opening new doors, of discovering new possibilities, of creating the kind of life and the kind of business that you've always dreamed of. But it's not going to happen by clinging to the old ways. It's not going to happen by doing the same thing that you've always done, just hoping for different results. No, my friends, to open those new doors, you're going to have to be willing to try something new. Now, I know that might feel a little bit scary. I know that it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. But let me tell you something, that's where the magic happens. That's where the real growth and transformation occurs. Because when you step outside of your comfort zone, when you embrace the new and the unknown, that's when you start to tap into your true potential. That's when you start to discover abilities and talents that you never knew you had. That's when you start to see the world in a whole new way and to create the kind of life and the kind of business that you never thought was possible. And let me tell you, my friends, it is the most exhilarating, the most fulfilling, the most rewarding experience you'll ever have. Because when you're willing to let go of the old ways and embrace the new, that's when the doors start to open. That's when the opportunities start to flow. That's when the magic starts to happen. Now, I know that some of you might be sitting there thinking, okay, Brian, that all sounds great, but how do I actually do it? How do I let go of the old ways and embrace the new? And that's a great question, because the truth is it's not always easy. It takes courage, it takes commitment, and it takes willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But I can tell you, it's so worth it. And the good news is I've been there myself. I've had to let go of the old ways. I've had to embrace the new, and I can tell you from personal experience, it's one of the most powerful and transformative things you can do. So let me share with you some of the strategies and techniques that I've used to make that transition, to let go of the old ways and open up new doors. First and foremost, it's all about mindset. You have to be willing to challenge your own assumptions, to question the way you've always done things, and to be open to new ideas and new possibilities. Because if you're stuck in the old mindset, if you're clinging to the familiar, you're never going to be able to create the kind of breakthrough results that you're after. And that means being willing to take a hard look at your beliefs, your habits, and your behaviors. What are the things that are holding you back? What are the old ways of thinking and doing that are keeping you stuck? And how can you start to let go of those things and adopt a new, more empowering mindset? One of the most powerful things you can do is to start cultivating a growth mindset. Instead of seeing challenges and obstacles as things to be feared and avoided, start seeing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Embrace the idea that you're always a work in progress, that you're constantly evolving and expanding your capabilities. And that means being willing to take risks, to try new things, to step outside of your comfort zone. Because the truth is, the old ways, they're just not going to cut it anymore. If you want to achieve breakthrough results, you have to be willing to do things differently. Now, I know that's easier said than done. Change can be scary, and it's natural to feel a sense of resistance or hesitation. But my friends, I can tell you from personal experience, it's so worth it. Because when you start to let go of the old ways and embrace the new, that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when you start to see the kind of results that you never thought were possible. That's when you start to feel a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose, sense that you're really making a difference in your life and in the lives of others. And it's not just about you either. When you're willing to let go of the old ways and embrace the new, you're not just opening up new doors for yourself. You're opening up new doors for the people around you too. You're setting an example, you're inspiring others, and you're helping to create a ripple effect of positive change that can truly transform the world. Because let me tell you, my friends, the world needs more people who are willing to step outside of the box, to challenge the status quo, and to create something truly extraordinary. The world needs more people who are willing to let go of the old ways and embrace the new. And that's what I'm asking you to do today. I'm asking you to take a hard look at the old ways that you've been clinging to and to start exploring new possibilities. I'm asking you to be willing to take risks, to try new things, to step outside of your comfort zone. Because I can tell you the rewards are going to be absolutely incredible. When you start to open up those new doors, when you start to see the kind of breakthrough results that you never thought were possible, it's going to be a feeling like no other. It's going to be a sense of fulfillment and purpose that you've never experienced before. And you know what? I believe in all of you. I believe that you have the courage, the commitment, and the willingness to do what it takes to make that transition, to let go of the old ways and embrace the new. Because I've seen it happen time and time again with people just like you. So let's do this, my friends. Let's start opening up those new doors. Let's start creating the kind of life and the kind of business that we've always dreamed of. Let's be the ones who are shaping the future, not just reacting to it. Because the old ways, they just won't cut it anymore. The old ways, they're holding us back, they're keeping us stuck. But the new ways, the innovative ways, the courageous ways, those are the ones that can take us to places we've never been before. So let's get started, shall we? Let's start exploring those new possibilities. Let's start embracing the unknown. Let's start opening up those doors that have been closed for far too long. Because, my friends, the future is ours to create. And when we're willing to let go of the old ways and embrace the new, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm truly honored to be standing before you, and I can't wait to see what we can accomplish together.